is my dynamic golf warm-up video done in real time for you to do prior to your game. Either do it at home before you go to hit your balls on the range, or right on the range with the handy dandy golf club. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with our golf club above our head, and we're going to hinge forward, squat, arms up overhead and pressing through our heels. So from the side, we're hinging. The weight is in our heels and we're pressing up. So you can see a lot of things going on here, but I am exhaling. I think I'll do a little side bend there because it feels good. And press. So we're warming up our glutes here. So important in the game of golf. And here's a couple of modifications. Let's start warming up our arms too. Our shoulders are so important. That shoulder mobility in golf is very much needed. This is a great exercise. I feel my core working, and I'm thinking about that great game of golf I'm about to have. Next exercise, pick up your golf club. This is working your hamstring. So we're going to do, with a support, a hinge. So I'm pushing my hip back. My back is straight and I am reaching forward with my chest, keeping my shoulder blades tucked down my spine. And of course, I'm going to change my legs so that I warm up both legs, but at a different time. So here I'm working on my balance. I'm working on kind of warming up my feet, because believe me, they're wobbling all over the place. All right, moving on to a lunge, once again with the golf club, and we're going to start rotating. Those first rotations of the day, why don't you do them with a golf club on your warm-up? So rotate. So you're stepping, rotating towards that loaded leg, and then pressing back. So we change legs. So we're rotating. It feels so good on my spine. That thoracic spine's beginning to warm up. My shoulders are warming up. And then we can change. So it doesn't have to be a straight lunge. It could be a side lunge, even out to the side. Gosh, so many different movements we use in golf, but just what a great way to get your body ready for the game. All right, next one. I call it my England curtsy squats. So you're curtsying. That first movement in golf is a little hip press. So let's warm up that hip socket, by doing some curtsies. I'm using my golf club for balance. And just reaching behind. So inhaling, exhaling. I'm really pushing into this loaded leg. I've got my core tight and it feels so good. All right, next one. Put your golf club down. I'm going to warm up those rotator cuffs, one of the most injured part of your body in golf. So balance and rotate. So my hands are facing forward and then they are rotating all the way through their full range of motion, but I'm feeling this in my shoulder right here, and I'm also focused on my balance. So a really good way to warm up those rotator cuffs. Of course, I am going to change legs. I'm standing nice and tall though. My shoulders are back, my core's engaged, wobbling's good, and I'm rotating. There we go. So now shoulders are beginning to feel warmed up. I'm going to come into a nice athletic golf setup, and my shoulders once again need warming up. So here we go, W's. Squeezing my shoulder blades together rather than pushing my arms back. So this is the W and this is the Y. So So my thumbs are now pointing behind me. And that does feel so good. It's a great stretch. But from the side, I am in that athletic golf setup position. This is the tee. And the last one is the eye. So straight up over your head, thumbs pointing backwards. All right, then reach over. Oh, good stretch. Pick up your golf club. Same thing, palms up, hands shoulder width apart, and palms up with your golf club, lifting it as far as you can without hurting yourself. Remember, this is a warm-up. So just go through that range of motion and then drop that golf club over your shoulders. So they're sitting on, it's just sitting on my shoulder blades, not on my neck. And now I'm going to start rotating. So rotating with my arms in a W. So rotating. The thoracic spine is so important in your golf game. Needs to be able to move. So let's warm it up. That feels wonderful, especially early in the morning. And here we go to thread the needle. So once again, I'll plant my golf club on the ground. I'm going to reach down through and open up. So I'm keeping the weight in my feet and I'm rotating through my spine, watching my hand with my eyes. And one more before we change sides. So you can see this looks like a backswing, changing sides. So reach and open. The other thing that this is doing is warming up my inner thigh. It's warming up everything. One more. Okay, cat-cow. This is a great one to do when your back starts feeling a little tight on the course. Once again, holding your golf club, I'm going to bring my chin to my chest, engage my glutes, round my spine, and then exhale and push my buttocks up in the air, head up in the air. So I'm kind of doing just trying to warm up that spine, doing a little pelvic tilt, engaging my glutes, everything's working, including my breath. And one more. So this is, as I said, during your game, if you get tight, grab hold of your golf cart or your buggy and do some cat-cows. Next one, two more. Knee to chest and down. So knee to chest, it's a dynamic movement, hold it and down. One more, knee to chest. And then we're going to do some hips. So close the gate, open the gate, close the gate. You can hold your golf club doing this, but it just gets your hip socket moving before your game of golf. Changing sides, knee to chest, knee to chest. I'm holding it, I'm feeling stable, and open the gate, close the gate, open the gate, close the gate. That is your dynamic golf warm-up. Go out there and have your best game.